Dobre utra Russia. Good morning, everybody. Aaron here with the whole clan. Even Mama Feenstra is out. We are on our way to Maslenitsa, probably saying that wrong, festival. And I have no idea what that's about, actually. It's something old. It's been done for a lot of time. And has something to do with pancakes. That's all I know. And it's in a special place, which we will show you soon. A city that is very, very old. We'll be walking around there. We're going to try to take some footage of that, as well as whatever festivities are going to be there as well. We followed the directions. We've been down here before, actually. When we first moved here, we were approached by a wealthy businessman about taking over a farm that he has, and we actually did make videos on that. He asked to stay anonymous, which we totally respect. So I think that video, we took it down for that reason. But anyway, that was in this area, and so we are now back again. I have not been back since last summer or spring, maybe. Beautiful. We're close to the Gorky Sea. Can't see a lot here out of my dirty window, unfortunately. Some factories and stuff. And we are on the downward side of the dam. If you follow that way up, way past back there is the dam. Anyway, directions I was given for today's event is down here to this spot. And then let's just show you, there's nothing here. We're in the middle of a parking lot. So that's it. But we think maybe we gotta head down that way. So we'll go check that out. Okay, we have arrived. We are down here now. You can hear pounding in the distance. It's because they're slamming in these massive pieces of steel. I think they're enlarging the harbor, but I'm not 100% sure. They were working on this last year as well. These big cranes operating, and they're pounding in these steel bars along the sides. And of course you got all these fishermen out in the middle. Gives you perspective on how large of an area we're talking about here. Big ships go through here. So it's nice developed, this particular portion. There's lots of development opportunity here. Some houses that are in some poorer shape and look like they're got good bones. And so people often ask when I mention that I think there's lots of opportunities in Russia, they're like, why? And I think because I see stuff like this that could be developed. You can scoop something like this up cheap enough, put some money into it, and you get yourself a nice place. That's an opportunity. And when you see them doing waterfront development like this, and they're busy building stuff like that, that means this is all going to go up in value one day. There's going to be jobs created. There's people that are going to need housing. So I see that as opportunity. Work. I mean, there's landscaping that could be done. There's so many opportunities. So here, I think we're supposed to go to this event. Again, I don't know. We're going to be celebrating this, I forget what it's called again, Maslenitsa. I better look it up so I stop messing it up for you guys. All the Russians are groaning as I say it wrong every time, but that's what's going on. And I think we're going to be doing a little bit of a walk, exploring some of the old parts of this town. It's incredibly old, 1152 I think I've seen on the sign. So lots of history here in Gorodets. All right, quite a crowd of celebrities and immigrants have gathered here, as well as media personalities. Pretty wild buildings. Curious on the age of these specifically. I don't know. They're wild. detail on these buildings is phenomenal. It's all woodwork. There you go. So it's not that old. 2009. It says. Very cool. These functions are kind of fun. We're all different people from different backgrounds and different countries. Frenchmen, Germans, Americans, Canadians, all over the place. And we all have a common thing. We moved here, right? So, and we speak English. Well, most people. Beautiful building. Alright, apparently it's a museum. Instructions are always really lacking, so we often don't know what's going on. That's a pretty cool picture. But yeah, oftentimes we're kind of in the dark because people don't explain things very well. And we're going back down again. Grab my hand, buddy.
I'm okay.
Well, I don't want you to fall down though. That's cool.
Отлично. Итак, еще раз здравствуйте, уважаемые гости. Мы рады вас приветствовать в нашем музейно-туристическом комплексе. Да.
So we welcome you to our,
Здесь представлены народные художественные промыслы, с которыми мы познакомимся.
we're about to introduce you to
with clay toys.
Глиняная игрушка у нас называется игрушкой Жбанниковской, и название пошло от деревни Жбанниково.
Our clay toys are named Zhbanikovi, and the name of the clay toys derives from the namesake village Zhbanikovo.
И красивый звук получается у наших игрушечек.
Such a magnificent sound that it produces.
Да, можно, перебирая ладики, наигрывать мелодии. Звучит каждая игрушка по-своему, всегда уникально.
Each whistle toy has its own unique sound and tone, and we can even make some simple melodies with it.
Если игрушка крупная, она заиграет более глухо.
If the whistle toy is larger one, then it will produce more deep tones.
Если маленькая, играет высоко и звонко.
Then, if a whistle toy is a smaller one, then it will produce much higher sounds.
Так что не переживайте, наши танцы, мастер-классы, чаепитие, да, так что вы у нас здесь часиков на 2 точно. Ну что, кто будет готов? Мы двигаемся.
Yeah, but look at the person.
So
Yeah,
if
don't
you're
touch the
ready,
glass
we can
up there.
go next in the next hole.
These are really cool.
Oh, obviously it's fabric.
Well, yeah, fabric on him, man.
I like this girl.
Birdies.
Итак, эта мысль зарождается на Городецкой земле с 13 века.
Pottery making has originated in the 13th century.
Ну а как все происходит, вы как раз можете увидеть.
And you can see yourselves how the process looks like.
Итак, наблюдая за работой мастера,
Whilst observing the work of the master,
мы с вами видим, как взят кусок глины,
we can see that as he has taken a piece of clay,
и под опытной рукой мастера у нас будет расти горшочек или кувшинчик.
he's in the process of making a utensil.
Он всегда растет нужной и задуманной формы мастера.
It is done according to the diameter that the master wants it to be.
А именно в ширину и высоту, приобретая нужный размер.
And it can be shaped in width or the height as the master wishes.
Обратите внимание, как руки мастера находятся всегда внутри данного изделия.
Please pay attention to the hands that are inside the utensil at all times.
Глина в это время обильно поливается водой,
The utensil and the clay is profusely watered during the process of pottery making.
но затем в процессе работы вся лишняя влага будет убрана.
But right after the moment of shaping the pottery, the unneeded humidity and water will be removed.
Излишки глины могут быть также подрезаны,
The residual parts of the utensil can also be removed by hand.
и таким образом не остается ничего лишнего, и горшочек ровный и аккуратный.
And this is how we can make an accurate looking piece of utensil.
Мы здесь работаем с глиной разной. Глина наша местная, это красная и черная.
We have different kinds of clay, and the ones that we're working here with in Gorodets are red one and the black one.
Белую глину доставляют с области.
The white clay is delivered to us from over the region.
Также мы с вами видим представленный современный электрический гончарный круг.
Also, we can see a device, the electrical pottery making device here.
Раньше работали за деревянным самодельным.
And back in the day, they were the pottery makers were working this device by hand.
Он приводился в действие при помощи педали.
And you could make this device work by tapping your foot against this pedal.
Но вернемся к работе. Изделие сырое отправляется на просушку, сушится 2-3 дня.
And in order to temper that utensil, we've got to leave it dry for 2 days.
Итак, мы с вами вошли в нашу яркую мастерскую городецкой росписи.
Now we have entered the workshop Gorodets painting.
Наши городецкие мастера издавна славились, а роспись отличалась своей содержательностью.
Our Gorodets experts in painting have always been prominent for their skill.
Interesting.
Проходите, проходите, не бойтесь, не стесняйтесь. Да, зал большой, просторный. Далее мы представили 2 важных промысла.
And right here in this workshop we have exhibited 2 of our one is sewing with flax.
Для начала поговорим о знаменитом деревянном зодчестве.
First off, we're going to talk about wood carving.
Вы видите здесь элементы 19 века глухой домовой резьбы.
Over here we can see the elements of 19th century works.
Этой резьбой богато украшен наш комплекс.
Our museum is decorated much by these wood-carved ornaments.
Но изначально называлась она корабельной, поскольку украшали корабли.
But at first, initially it was called ship-like wood carving because the ships were decorated by that style of wood carving.
The dark, 'cause once you let the light in, you won't see the beautiful stars shining down from afar. No, I ain't afraid of the dark. I don't mind the rain, bringing life back. We can breathe again when dealing with the pain. No, I don't need to go. Getting old don't bother me, 'cause with eyes that's been through life, it's so much easier to see who I am and who I wanna be. No, getting old don't bother me. Truth can be a bitter pill, but it'll do you right and set you free the way a lie never will. Like climbing up the steepest hill, but truth can be a bitter pill. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like the river flows, life will take you where you need to go. That's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. Ooh, like a river flows, life will take you where you need to go. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you
Хотите сюда ко мне? Мы с вами сейчас вошли в уютную творческую мастерскую
Right now we have entered a very cozy workshop.
под качество.
And here is the workshop where the tailoring is exhibited.
Перед вами старинный ткацкий стан.
Right here we can see the ancient distaff.
Насчитывается ему около 200 лет.
It is 200 years, yet it is completely functioning, and you can see this at work.
Раньше ткацкий стан был в любом доме.
Fancy, eh?
Итак, это наша самая высокохудожественная мастерская.
So this is the most high-level workshop of all,
Золотной вышивки.
of the golden sewing.
Пришла она к нам из Византии с принятием православия на Руси.
It came from the Byzantine Empire and the orthodoxization of Russia. We are in the workshop of doll making.
Куколки были разные. Куклы были обрядовые.
The dolls were different. Some were used for rites.
Куклы были обереги.
Some were used as charms.
И куклы были игровые, с которыми просто играли.
And some were just toy dolls.
С одной познакомлю. Эта куколка называется Вертушка.
Now let's talk about this one. Its name is Vertushka.
Любимая кукла девушки.
It was one of the beloved dolls of one girl.
Девушки играли с куколкой, а мама в это время приговаривала.
So typically the girls played with this doll, and their mother usually said,
Не всегда ты будешь молодой и красивой.
"Not always will you be young and beautiful.
Вскоре ты выйдешь замуж,
Soon you will be married,
родишь ребеночка
you will have a child,
и превратишься в бабу.
and you will become a granny."
Вот такая. Куколки отличались, сарафан уже у нас был другой, и была другая прическа.
And this is how the dolls could transform.
Замужняя женщина.
The dolls were
Ну что,
Welcome, this is your life now, the wasteland where we all take a vow. With some glow due to radiation, two heads where there usually is one.
All right, pretty neat. I don't know where they all went. I gotta find them back, but it's a pretty neat museum. I had no idea this was a museum. So, like I said, they're not always very informative of what we're going to be doing. Very fascinating. And Anneesa and I both very much appreciate history. History, culture, art, architecture. Yeah, so it's kind of neat to be in here and see this. The building itself has a load of character. And then, I gotta figure out where we're going here. I think I made a wrong turn, maybe? I don't know. That way? No? That way? Maybe? Anyway, so yeah, it's kind of neat to wander around here. Got lost, but I figured it out. There they are. Alright, they're having a master's class here at painting now. Got a whole row of kids and 2 adults. Is it competition, maybe?
Кисточка держится все время вертикально.
You hold it vertically
3 пальчиками.
with 3
За железочку.
fingers.
Или ближе к ней. В центре дощечки пишем круг.
And you draw a circle in the center.
Какого
Of
размера
the...
будет
Alright, draw a circle, buddy.
Его красим.
Nice and slow. There you go. You're gonna need a bit more paint. Oh, that's good. That's lots. Yep. All right. There you go.
My nose sometimes yes. Извините, можно?
Присаживайтесь.
That's a pretty good circle. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You gotta lift that up now. Whoa. I think you just need to finish that up, bud. There. Красивый. Okay. Wash it?
Стульчик возьмет и присядет. Рядышком там
There you go, buddy.
Так, кисти моем.
Now we dip our...
All right. You need the green
we
one
dip it
now.
in water.
Берем зеленую краску побольше.
Now we take the green paints. And
Yep.
lots of
И
it.
пишем листики. В нижней уголочке доски располагаются, как на образце.
And now we're painting leaves.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Oh, whoa. Yeah, that's not the leaf. Hang on. Wait till she tells.
Листиком влево-вправо. В нижней уголочке доски.
Alright, she's gonna show you.
Побольше.
You start with the borders of your...
Два
Look at
рядышка
that. See that?
поменьше.
You try that? So bring it up a little bit. There you go. All right, make a leaf. You go. Oh. And fill it in. Yeah. Awesome. And then you gotta make a couple more. Maybe 1, 2, 3 more. Maybe need some more paint, I think. Yeah.
По краешку дощечки немного места оставляем.
You get some more paint, buddy. More green paint.
And there should be a bit of
I
space
gotta wash
at the corner of...
No, because you're gonna use more green. You can just dip it.
Remember when you told me that I should take it slow, but I can't stay when the world is waiting. I'm too used to being on my own. Hearts will break, but I have to chase it. I'm dancing on the edge again. The wind is calling my name. I'm dancing on the edge again. This time I'm not looking back, babe. You can change me, you can tell me down. I'll be that goes in every place I find. I break the molds with rebels mind. I'm a hurricane, a free-born mind. I remember when you told me I should settle down, but these restless feet won't keep me grounded. The open road's the only place I found where I feel alive, and the stars will guide me. I'm dancing on the edge again. The wind is calling my name. I'm dancing on the edge again. This time I'm not looking back, babe. You can change me, you can tell me down. I'll be that goes lose mine. I'm a hurricane of free born. You can change me, you can tell me time. I'll be that goes in every place I fly. Break the molds with rebels mind.
Alright, I'm gonna go all the way around apparently. So they have these classes here. That's what they charge for it. You have to be at least 6. Not bad, this guy's only 2. No, 3. You're 3, right? Yeah. Alright, all the way around the edge. Yeah, just kind of like this. Yeah, and then it looks like you gotta do the handle. You gotta get some more red paint, buddy. Okay, more red paint. There you go. Now hold it closer. If you hold it up like this. Okay. Now you want to keep the Gorodets part, so I'm just gonna do the edge. Uh-huh. And then this. How about turn it? You do it, okay? Alright, you try to get it along that edge, careful. Pull. You always pull. Easier. There you go. That's good. Okay, can you hold it a minute and turn it? Oops. Alright, you gotta go around here, around there. How's it going, Anneesa? Lovely. Alright, out to the next room. Looks like there's some dancing going on in this one.
Встаем за ведущий хоровода, вот в эту сторону пойдем, за ведущий хоровода. И заведем настоящий русский хоровод. Готовы? Встаем по кругу. Поехали! Ну а вы можете притопывать, пританцовывать и, конечно, улыбаться друг другу. Дорогие гости, позвоните, попробуйте поиграть на них, ну а потом все вместе с вами и сыграем. Итак, дорогие гости, давайте познакомимся с названием русских шумовых инструментов. Прекрасно, спасибо. Да, это была у нас небольшая тренировка, а играть мы сегодня будем с вами русскую плясовую. Плясовая — это значит будем...
Ой.
Now we're going to
Nice smile.
some dance music, some traditional dance music.
Hey girls! А теперь к девочкам выходят и мальчики все вместе. Хоп, 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 Жарим, жарим, повернем. Хоп, 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 хоп. Заворачиваем. Угощай, угощайтесь, гости дорогие. Вы, пожалуйста. Давай, 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 давай. Хоп, 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 хоп.
All right, so this is where things conflict, right? Because we don't agree with certain things like spirit and making wishes and chants and things. So we're here to enjoy, but it sounds like this part is a little bit too pagan for our liking. So we're just sitting out. But they're going through something, making some wish to something. Not sure. We got to go through this gate, and then it's I don't know. We're abstaining, as are a few others. I mean, no offense by that. It's just, we only worship God. Maybe I'll explain that in another video sometime. But things that are pagan, we stay away from. And the Bible commands us to stay away even from the appearance of evil. So you might not understand that, but hopefully you can at least respect our wishes. All right, and now for the main event, we're gonna go eat pancakes and drink tea. That part we knew about. The rest has all been a surprise. If you ever get a chance, this place is pretty cool to check out. There's a lot of ups and downs and different layers and buildings and floors. And now we're into the main pancake hall. Very good, very good.
You can hold it up, but you can turn it around. You can turn it so you're looking that way. You can put the whole thing around. And turn it around. And
Oh,
that way.
that's cool. Very neat. All right, it was a really enjoyable experience. So if you are ever in Gorodets, I'll try to get a screenshot or something of the city, because I'm probably saying it wrong, and then you'll end up driving to the wrong place, and you'll be like, Aaron, why did you bring me to the wrong area? Because this is pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff here. There's a big old wheel. So anyway, museum, historical art, and the building itself is gorgeous. Look at that, somebody put a jar of tomatoes out here to cool down. Somebody's lunch, I'm guessing. Oh, but all in all, wonderful building, wonderful experience. We had a really good time, so I think you will as well. There's so many things to see and do. Again, if you live in a land with so much culture, so much history, I mean, there's endless things that you can look at everywhere. Everything, every stone, every piece of wood tells a story, right? I recently said that that's one reason I like Nizhny Novgorod, and that Canada doesn't have that. And somebody disagreed. And yes, there were natives there, of course, before Canada became a nation, but Canada didn't exist back then, and the natives didn't really leave any big historical old buildings like this. So that's what I mean when I say there's visible history that you can touch and see and experience. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to drive around a little bit yet, and then we're going to head home. It's about 2 hours for us, and we'll catch you guys all in another video. God bless you.
Saw her up on the hill, on her way to the mill, proud and all out. But where are you now? Misunderstood, said she would help the ones that she could. No glimpse of doubt.